you know, sometimes you're rushing and you want to get your face beat quickly, but you also don't want to look like you actually made an effort. I can help you with that. Let's get into it. Hello, it's Tokunbo. I'm Tokunbo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I do my on-the-go minimal makeup routine. It's going to be very easy, so with this video is gonna be very short. Let's get right into it. So I have put on a little bit of gel on my brows. I won't go in depth into my brows just because I already have a video of that. We want to look like we did not actually put any effort into the makeup routine. So this is all I do to my brows. Actually, even on a regular day when I do a full beat, this is actually also what I also do to my brows. And especially on days when you're really rushing, you really don't have the time to be like carving out your brows and all of that. Next, we're only going to cover up blemishes that we actually don't want showing. I will also use a little bit of foundation, but it won't look like it's foundation. We're just gonna start off by moisturizing the face a little bit. I have moisturized already, but I just feel like, especially on days when you're really rushing, your face really do have to look moisturized, unless it will, especially with the summer and all of that, so you're gonna sweat. So I think you want a matte face, yes, but at the same time you also want a good base. We're just gonna use like a peach kind of color to kind of cover up any blemishes that we don't want. I'm sure you can see through the camera, and that's what I kind of want to cover. I would have used an orange color corrector, but I really, because it's going to be we're going to actually be very fast and very easy, we're not going to do that. As you can see, we're only putting it where we actually need it and nowhere else. This is something you can do very fast, especially once you know what you're doing. It will be very fast to do this. And we're just gonna tap on that and blend it in. Next, we're just gonna use a tiny bit of foundation, not a lot actually. Now you can actually do this without foundation, but the reason why I want to use foundation is just to give me just a little bit of like not my skin, but my skin. That's what we're gonna share it out. I also want it to be, I want this tutorial to be very durable for the summer. We're gonna also set our face on every step that we take. While that's drying down, I'm just gonna put the foundation anywhere that I really need it. I still want a little bit of my skin to kind of come through. I'm gonna just take a damp beauty blender. These already, now this is my tip, this already has foundation on it, so it won't really take out of what is already on your face. It's these square ones, and it already has foundation on it. It can seem unhygienic. I said that in my 15-minute makeup tutorial, but it's the truth. It works. Try it, but make sure you wash it every 2 days. You don't use it more than twice. See, some of the hyperpigmentation is still coming through, but our face still looks very nice. It's just like my skin, but better, if you get me. It looks very beautiful. Next, we're gonna do concealer. I'm just gonna put concealer in the regular places that I put concealer in, under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead and my nose. Now, I suggest at each step you go, try to spray a good setting spray, because you want that makeup to stay in place. You don't want that thing to melt off once you get inside the sun, because once you start sweating, I'm gonna put on a little bit of cream contour, and I'm gonna put it high up because I do want my face to look higher. And you're gonna make sure that you're only putting it very high up, because that's the only way that you will look snatched and it won't actually move. What I'm gonna do is the residue on my brush, I'm gonna use that to just brush on my nose. So like that, like that. This is a floral brush, it's like an angled brush, so it's very nice. And this is how we're looking. Look at how fresh we look. I'm just gonna take a lipstick. This is a lipstick shade I really like. It's like a red. I'm gonna just mix the two together. I want it to look kind of like very natural, and we're gonna just put it on top of the contour because we want to look snatched, but we also want to look you know, like we came out like that. So the best way to do that is to put the blush on top of the contour, so it doesn't look like you actually contoured, if you get me. And a little bit on my nose, and we're good to go. I like using a dry beauty blender. I don't know why. See how that's looking? Very youthful. You want to look youthful. This is how it's looking. Very, very beautiful. So it looks like we just woke up like this. I want to set the contour. I also want to set the blush so that it doesn't shift, and especially with corona now and wearing a mask, you also don't want your makeup to transfer. So the best way to do this is to always set the blush and the contour and all of that, because I want to mix it and I also don't want it to come out. I don't have a contour shade that is not harsh, so I'm just going to take this my palette here, and I'm also just going to use these two colors. They are very, very light colors. And to also set the blush, I'm also going to use a good blush color. I like a lot of blush, and so I can't really help it. So if you don't like a lot of blush, don't put that as much as I am putting on. I'm just going to take a compact powder. I'm not going to really set my face with a baking powder. I'm going to use this compact powder, and I'm just going to use that to put in my T-zone area. And this is how we're looking. We're trying to prevent ourselves from sweating with this makeup. We will sweat, but it's not gonna shift. And I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna wait for that to dry down. And you can stop here. Put on like a nice lip gloss and stop here, because we're literally done. I'm just gonna use some of the bronzer that I put on my cheekbones, and I'm just gonna put that on my eye to give me a little bit of that toned look. What I want to do is I want to put on a little bit of a liner, a very tiny liner, just a tiny liner. I feel like it'll make me look like I did something, This is the liner, and I'm also going to put a little bit into my inner corner. Now I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. Next, we're actually just gonna line my lips. And then I'm gonna put on a nude shade first. If you're going to be wearing a mask, I suggest you put on Vaseline on top of this and be on your merry way. And I'm just going to use this lip plumper. It's a clear gloss. I'm just going to use that to top everything up. Now obviously your lip is not going to look like you woke up like this. Same thing with your eyeliner. If you don't like eyeliner, please don't put it on. And that's how we get this look. It's very easy. It's something you can literally do in 6 to 10 minutes, depending on how used to this routine you're doing and how fast you are. And I feel like it looks very natural. The only thing that doesn't look natural is my blush and my eyeliner and the lip, and these are things you can easily remove. I do like putting on blush. It does look very youthful. You can take off the eyeliner. If you like lashes, put on lashes, but I do not. And that's it, guys. Tap on this video to see how I do my brows in depth. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.